Hi, good evening, everybody. Father O'Connor here. Another session. Good night. God bless, Father O'Connor. It is Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday, April 22nd. If you hear that noise behind me, that same construction going on 40th Avenue train trestle, it's been going on for almost 12 hours now. It has given me a major headache, and I can't say anything else more because this is live. But today, what I want to talk to you about is the bell tower of the church. So, I see you listen to bells. Okay, so you can see the big bell tower, and we have 3 bells on top. And you notice on the limestone, there's some carvings there. And the center is a cross with a double bar, which usually is the symbol of an archbishop, but also has the cross keys. So I presume that is for St. Peter. And then to the left is a fleur-de-lis with a crown, which is usually a symbol of Mary. And then it looks like the other one is a lily, which I believe is a symbol of St. Joseph. And we come down further down, you see this beautiful limestone carving here. It looks like an eagle with wheat, and then you see vines and all stuff like that. And the eagle is facing towards the right. And if you come on the other side of the bell tower, you have the same exact thing, except for now the eagle is facing towards the left. So like they're both facing each other. And I believe, when I first saw that, it's probably a patriotic thing. But also the eagle is representative of the Gospel of St. John. So maybe it's a combination thing here, being patriotic. The wheat, the fields of wheat, for one of the big American songs, I saw that. But also you see it goes like grapevines around that and so forth. So you see the beautiful bell tower. And it's unique in the sense that the bells are actually outside the tower. So I'm coming back now. So as many of you know, this is the 3rd church on the site, and those bells are older than the church. So these bells were cast in 1872 in Troy, New York by the Troy Bell Foundry Jones and Company, and actually they belonged to Holy Trinity in Brooklyn originally, and they were sold to our parish when the first church on the property burned down and were building the 2nd church. So these bells were put into the 2nd church in 1888. Their parish was founded in 1854. And they were still in that church until they were there. And then we moved them over to this church in 1966. So they were still in the old church. Your church was still on the property for a number of years before it was torn down. And then in 1966, those bells were transferred here. One of the problems with our bell tower, though, when the architect did a nice job, was, though, it made it impossible to access the bells to care for them. So maintenance was very hard to do that. You really need a crane to get up there and do so. So when the bells stopped working, it was just considered too costly to repair them. So when we had to restore the bell tower due to water leaks and other kind of work that had to be done back in 2017, since we had the scaffolding up, I decided it was a good time to take down the bells. So we had to take the bells down for the bell tower. They used a crane and a boom, which was a pretty penny, and we shipped the bells to Cincinnati to the Verding Company, where they were refurbished, and then they were sent back to us, and they were ringing for the first time in many years on Christmas in 2017. And that's one of the projects, our 2nd project, Generations of Faith, that we did. So the bells are important because one of the knows we're still here. So today I had 2 drive-by funeral processions. So we rang the funeral bells, funeral toll, and the car split up. Went and blessed the bodies, did some prayers for the families in the cemetery. Ring bells every day at 12 and 6 for the Angelus. Although during the Easter season we say the Regina Celli. And then 3 o'clock, the Divine Mercy bells ring. And at 8 o'clock, I read what's called the Dei Profundus. That comes from Psalm 130. Added as I cry to you. And every day it rings at 8 o'clock for some of all those who died that day. And it's a chance when we hear those bells at 8 o'clock to pray for them. So sometimes you hear me do the good night, God bless. You hear the bells ring in the background. That's what it is. It's to call it a prayer for all those who died for that particular day. So again, just notice when you ever come back to church, just look at all these beautiful carvings in the limestone, and then particularly in the bell tower. There's over time here, you see that eagle, it looks like the wheat. There's a cross there, there's a star, it was like a series of grapes. And then going up at the top, you can see the Archbishop's sign, which I believe is really the papal symbol, then for Mary and for Joseph. Okay. So I hope you're all having a good day. Wait, look at that ugly building behind me. Let's go back to the tower. Hopefully this construction stops soon, because I do want to go to bed eventually tonight. I hope that I go in 24 hours of this thing. But I guess it works doing it now since schools are closed and it's not affecting the school children. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you're staying safe. I hope everyone's been healthy, and keep praying that we get out of this and come back home to church soon. So good night and God bless. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.